First of all, there's definitely political will in the Kremlin to resolve this issue. As you know, Russia's most comfortable price for oil is about $42 per barrel. That's the price which allows our budget to have no deficit. So Russia is definitely very much interested in stabilizing the oil prices. And as I said, there's a political will. Mr. Putin recently had a meeting on this subject, and I think we'll continue to work both with the Saudis and with the United States, because it's #1 producer of oil today. Secondly, you know, of course, it's impossible to predict how badly we'll be affected, because for the first time ever, the reason for economic crisis is not economical one. It comes from the virus. The longer the virus we have, the pandemic, the more severe the effect on the banking system as well on the other parts of the economy will be. And the third, I think, observation is that unlike other crises, particularly in 2008, 2007, 2008, this crisis did not affect, first of all, Russian banking sector. It is affecting now other industries like service industries or transport industries. I'm quite sure that in the first quarter, Russian banks will be doing quite well and have a handsome profit. We expect the negative effect only in the second quarter of this year, and how badly it will be again, it will depend on how long we'll have this virus. At the moment, the Russian banking sector is quite well capitalized. The capital adequacy is at 12.5%, and as I said, at the moment, it is not so much affecting the banking sector, unlike the situation in 2007 and 8 or in 2014-15.
You mentioned in your answer the Kremlin view that there may be a deal soon with the Saudis. Can I ask you, is there some disappointment in the Kremlin and in financial circles in Russia that we didn't see an agreement coming out of President Trump's meeting with the oil companies on Friday for American companies to cut back their production?
Well, on one hand, we think that no one is interested in low oil prices, neither the United States nor Russia and nor Saudis. So from this point of view, I think there should be a reasonable agreement achieved at the end of the day. We very much hope of this. But of course, we can't predict it. And I'm not inside this negotiation process. But at the moment, we're still quite optimistic that some kind of agreement might be reached. And as you know, Russian side and President Putin already stated that Russia is not planning to increase the production in any case.
Andrey, very good morning to you. Of course, very difficult to work out what the relationship between Mr. Trump, Mohammed bin Salman and indeed President Putin is. But do you have any hopes that if there is an agreement, this could lead to a greater rapprochement between Russia and the West, or is that just too much of a stretch?
No, I think that it will be at least a small first step in rebuilding our relationship, because we understand, I think nowadays, what the major threats for the world. I think that epidemics and I think environment, that's what we should really talk about together. And one more maybe answer. You ask about oil prices. My opinion that oil prices is not the major cause of the possible economic crisis this time. It's virus rather than oil prices. And I think we should stick really to work together on how to cope with pandemic rather than anything else. Though the oil price is quite important, I agree with you.
Hi, I'm Joanna Bersecci, and thank you for watching. You can check out more of our videos by clicking on the boxes on the screen. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more from CNBC International. Thank you for watching.